Redemption, that's the song that we wrote at Frank's place. It starts with a riff that I wrote the night before we were going to rehearse, or even maybe the same day. As we always start with basically nothing, I thought it would be cool to have at least something. So when I was at home, I sat down and I played instantly that riff that we start with in that song. The chorus is of Frank. He also basically wrote all the other riffs in the song, and Jacques the melodies, the keyboard melodies. And the chorus, I really think it's a kick-ass chorus. It reminds me a little bit of the Arch Enemy atmosphere, and for me it's one of the highlight choruses of the album. And we also have a little role for Mark Jansen in the song. It's one of the 2 songs she sings on this album. She sang way less than on the first album, first of all because we want to have more the focus on the male vocals, but also she herself, she wanted to have a small role because she is now the singer of NIGHTWISH and has her own band, REVAMP, since some years, and so she requested herself to have a smaller role on this album. There's also in this song the typical organ sound that Jacques uses quite a lot, and it works pretty well, but I haven't heard many albums yet with such an organ sound, but with MaYan it's really the perfect balance on the album. Paladins of Deceit is a song that Frank wrote himself at his place, and he sent it over to us. Jacques sat down and wrote the keyboard lines, and when I received the song I started cutting and putting parts in different places, and if I remember well, the song lacked a chorus, so we made one, and we also put some speeches in the song because the lyrics were asking for some more clarification, and so we invited, so to say, some good old friends to speech on the song.
Yeah, Human Sacrifice. I think it's our heaviest song on the album. When we were looking at the track list and how we would order the songs, we thought, well, where would we put that song? Because it's noticeably heavier, especially in the beginning, than in our other songs. So we had a ballad too, and I was thinking, how nice would it be to have first this very quiet and emotional ballad with Laura singing this Italian piece, and then after it a very heavy confrontating song with Mark taking over. And well, I proposed it to the guys, to Mark and Frank, and yeah, so they liked it, so we decided to go for that. And then I thought, well, should I use a lot of keys in this song? And after a bit of thinking, I thought let's put the keys more in the background, especially because the beginning, if you put choirs on it, then it becomes already a bit doomy, and now it's really raw metal, raw death metal. And a bit later you have this intermezzo, yeah, with a bit more atmosphere, and then the keys suit a lot better. But in the beginning, it had to kick in as rough as possible, so I decided to then go away.
Keeping me
Lone Wolf is about guys who feel misunderstood by society, and which can result in a bloodbath or a massacre. And this song, I remember we were struggling quite a lot with one part. We tried it as a chorus, we tried it on several places in the song, and it didn't really fit anywhere. So in the end we were almost throwing it out, but we found a place basically almost at the end of the song. And so you see sometimes parts can really move from one part to the other, and ultimately it finds its way. And now it became a really refreshment at the end of the song, and it contains some grunts, some even the keyboard solo of Chuck. And yeah, with this part, this song, every time I think about this song, I have to think about this part and the way we were struggling. Enemies of Freedom is about the gun discussion in the United States of America. Lyric-wise, the song deals about the pros and cons, and we don't really put our own opinion into it. We watch objectively and give both sides a chance. The song starts with a typical Frank riff, and we build also a quiet mid part in the song where Laura sings. And this quiet mid part makes that the part after it really hits like a bomb. And that part wouldn't have sounded so extreme if the part before wouldn't have been so quiet. And that's also why we are not really a typical death metal band. Obviously also because we have clean male vocals and some girls singing. But also because we put some really atmospherical, clean parts. So in this song it really works well, and that makes it that some parts are heavier than if you all the time try to be heavy, and that's what I think describes the song the best way.
This is the first MaYan song I also play keyboards on, and it's a song on which our Greek friend Dimitris Katsoulis plays his violin solo at the end. This is Faceless Spies.